50 hilarious funny quotes. It's better to have tried, and failed, than not to have tried at all. A clever man is one who never shows his cleverness to others. Never be too honest. Always remember, straight trees are cut first. He who waits to take the first step will spend his entire life on one foot. It's not the fall that kills you, it's the pavement. I'm not afraid of heights. I can look up at a mountain all day. It's depths that disturb me. My favorite text message: I will be there in 5 minutes, if not, read again. If life is so hard, how come so many idiots are doing it? Remember, wherever you are, that's exactly the place to be. I asked my parents, what's it like to have such an awesome kid? They told me to ask my grandparents. Make love, and not war. Or, find someone, marry them, and you can do both. If your heart was really broken, you would be dead, so shut up. If you want people to remember you, borrow money from them. Pain only means you're still alive. Girl, if you really do get rich, will you ever remember me? Guy, if I don't, will you remember me? Sure, hard work pays off in the future. But laziness pays off right now. Build a man a fire, he's warm for a day. Light a man on fire, and he's warm for the rest of his life. After one realizes he's been a fool, he's not a fool anymore. To do is to be. Socrates. To be is to do. Sartre. Do be, do. Frank Sinatra. I started out with nothing. And I still have most of that. Life isn't like Burger King, you can't have it your way. When in doubt, Google it. Do you have a hole in your sock? If not, how do you get your foot inside it? Patience is not the ability to wait, but the ability to keep a good attitude while waiting. Joyce Meyer. If you can't impress anyone with your intelligence, confuse them with your bullshit. Before I could decide what I wanted to do, I was already stuck. If we do not ever take time, how can we ever have time? If you're going through hell, just keep going. Life has its ups and downs, use the ups to overcome the downs. What do I do when I see someone extremely gorgeous? I stare, I smile, and when I get tired, I put the mirror down. The glass is neither half full, nor half empty. It's simply twice as big as it needs to be. Advice: a clever man doesn't need it. A fool won't take it. You don't need a parachute to skydive. You only need a parachute to skydive twice. You don't see it until it's not there. I changed the name on my iPhone to the Titanic, so that when I plug it in to my computer, you'll read, "The Titanic is sinking." A person who asks a question is a fool for 5 minutes. But a person who don't is a fool forever. They say, it's always in the last place that you look. Of course. Why the heck would I keep looking after I already found it? The man is the head of the house. But the woman is the neck, and she can turn the head any way she wants. Money does not buy happiness, but it sure pays off stress. I'll jump in front of a train for you, as long as the train is not moving. All people have a photographic memory, some just don't have the film. I do, but it never develops quite right. The only difference between genius and stupidity is that genius has its limits. Albert Einstein. I didn't fail math. I just found a lot of ways not to do it. If you can't convince them, confuse them. Problem-free life never makes a strong person. Those who say money can't buy happiness are shopping at the wrong places. You can't be late until you show up. I have 6 locks on my door, all in a row. When I go out, I lock every other one. I figure, no matter how long somebody stands there, picking locks, they are always locking 3. Elaine Boozler. If you aim at nothing, your accuracy will be immense.